Hey, what's going on, guys? I was hoping to be home by now, but I have not. So just give me a minute. There we go. All right. Well, we're gonna start this live a little earlier. I'm almost home. Let me shut all the windows so you can hear me. But so the title of this live stream is "Bad Things Are Coming." So I want to hear what you guys personally think. You know, we've seen things from the port. We got things coming from the border. We got lots of issues. I know the election's coming up real quick. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay, too. I know I was hoping to be home already, but I didn't want to keep you waiting any longer today. But let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me okay. Hey, what's up? Wow, what's going on, Winter Homestead? How you doing? So, yep, so yesterday did a 15-hour shift, so today I'm just trying to get caught up on things. And this getting dark really sucks. But in my opinion, it's going to go one or two ways. Either Trump's going to win, we're still going to deal with some outside, I don't know what's going to happen, kind of like the whole BLM movement, or, there's going to be half the country's not going to be happy that he won, mostly the blue cities. But on the contrary, if Trump loses again, that just is another precedent of like what's going to happen. Like we can't, if we don't win this election, this country's over. So, yeah, yeah, exactly. Winter Homestead, yeah. So, no matter what happens, it's a crapshoot. So, but I topped off my truck. I got my gas in the car all topped off. So that's what I went and just did. I got $1 off gasoline at Kroger. So I'm on my way home now. But out here. So thing you can do, guys, is get right with God, get all your preps in order, kind of hunker down, just let's take what happened in the Carolinas and Eastern Tennessee and now Florida getting whacked twice. Let's take a lesson from what they learned. You think you're safe in the mountains. Well, now we learn that, let's just say the government's not going to show up. Let's say between a week or two. So you better be prepped. So my local Sam's Club was out of water for a couple days. So I went up and grabbed a couple cases of water gallons. I'm not a big fan of those plastic ones, the 1 gallons, but it's better than nothing. So I grabbed a couple extra of those to have on hand. And I got some bottled water in case you got to take it with us somewhere. I'm working on a go bag for my daughter because she's going to be going to school. So I want to make sure that she's ready to go. So unfortunately, she's not enough to vote in this election this year. She's a December baby, so unfortunately she can't vote for Trump this year. But she hopefully, her mother's a Democrat, which is my ex. But my whole thing, I think grocery store is going to get wiped out no matter what. So you gotta make sure you have your canned goods. You guys can raise any meat if you guys are in warm climates. I know my biggest fear is, and I'm not really, I shouldn't say fear. My biggest concern is energy whenever it comes to wintertime, because it is so hard to, get to resources, to get propane or to get gasoline or diesel, like, especially if your area gets hit or it's not safe, who knows what's going to happen. You got to think worst case scenario. I pray none of that happens, but at this point, it's like anything's on the table. So, hey, what's up, Kellen Grilling? How you doing, buddy? Yep, exactly. Judith, Dan Davis. Definitely grab some extra life straws and make sure you have some gas masks too. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but it wouldn't hurt to diversify and make sure you got all areas covered. So these idiots, man, I don't know where they get their licenses. I mean, I come from Massachusetts where we're aggressive, but at least we know where we're going. That's why we're called massholes. But anyways, best thing you can do is get prepped. I know for me, I bought some extra stuff for my RV, getting ready for winter. It's winter's coming too quick, to be honest. But I feel like I don't have enough time to really do what I want to do. So it's I'm not as prepped as I'd like to be. Let's just put it that way. And you can never really be too prepped, but you can also never be. There's always something you can do to improve. So, but how do you guys feel? You guys better off now than you were a year ago? How do you guys feel about your preps? What have you learned, or I know I ran my generator for the first time today in a while since the summer, and so I'm getting it prepped for winter. But if you guys do have to store your generator, make sure that you're using additives so your fuel doesn't go bad, because the new fuel, I mean, gas back in the day, those some bright headlights. Anyways, gas back in the day was 100% gas. So it could go 3-4 years without needing an additive. But this new stuff, the 10% ethanol, it attracts moisture. So the best thing you can do is top it off with an additive and fill it up. Let it mix together, and then you're good for a while. But I try not to keep that fuel more than a year. So they say 6 months without an additive, and then with an additive, it's about 12 months. So I hope everybody's, been safe. I know I feel bad for everyone in the Carolinas and Eastern Tennessee, and Florida. The whole southern coast there has been hit, even inland, obviously by the mountains and stuff. Ashland it looks like a war zone. It's so bad. It's crazy. I wish I could do more for them. So I know yesterday I didn't get a chance to take Zoe out, so I took her out today to the dog park, and we did pretty good up until some guy showed up with his dog, and it was like a mix. I'm not sure. It was a mix. It was a German Shepherd mix. Kind of looked like a lab or lab mix or something. I don't know. But Zoe did not like him or her. I think it was a her. I don't know. Anyway, Zoe didn't like her. So we had to cut our day a little shorter than I wanted to, but it's all right. I'd rather leave and make sure that their dog's okay, and that Zoe, she's not going to end up in a fight. So whatever reason, she didn't like her. So, but we got about 30 or 40 minutes of her running around. So she's probably pooped out right now. But that's another thing too, is I've been taking longer walks at night. I had a guy today. I mean, I don't know how harmless it was. You know, he was going to talk. He was trying to talk politics. He came up my driveway, and I told my family, I said, don't answer the door. Just don't do it, because you don't know. You don't know nowadays. Yeah, he may have had good intentions, but I said, don't chance it, because Zoe was going nuts, and I'm just like, no, it's just not a good recipe. So you never know who you're going to run into. But have you guys noticed the uptick of the illegals in your area? I haven't really seen much in West Virginia. It's more or less the blue cities like New York City, Boston. I know I've got friends over there that have been saying there's a huge uptick. I saw, Springfield, Ohio. That's only about a little over 4 hours from me, so I've been keeping an eye out. But I talked to one of my local police officers, and he said he hasn't really seen much. I mean, occasionally they'll get a ICE case, but he's like, it's mostly the blue cities you see that. So just give me a minute, guys. Just got home. Actually, this one. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, now that I'm back. So, I don't know if I can switch the camera here. No, I'll just leave it. It's whatever. It's fine. Anyways, so what I wanted to talk about was what's coming. So, like I said, either way, election is going to go either way. Whether it's whether Trump wins and we move on, there's going to be so much crap that we're going to have to fix. It's not even funny. And the thing is too is like, it's not that I do want to help people out, but I want to help them out the right way, right? So if you're, basically they're just throwing them in here for the Democratic votes. That's all they want is the votes. But my problem is that we don't know who's coming across that border, and they don't care. They literally don't give a shit. They don't care. You know, everything. I went to a Trump rally. I went to Butler, and what I saw there was everything was peaceful. Everybody went there to support our true president, and our president who's going to be the 47th president. We were there. I was talking to people, and I have some footage I got to upload, but you didn't get to see all the speakers on TV. They only showed Vance and the president. So you didn't get to see everybody. I got some footage. I was having problems live streaming. It kept saying, I don't know, it kept kicking me off, both StreamYard and on YouTube. So it kind of sucked. I was hoping to be able to live stream the whole thing so you guys could see it. But my cameras ended up dying, so I just used my phone. I had a backup battery for it. So anyways, but when I was there, it's peaceful. I've tried, I actually had somebody at my job last night who was talking, and he was like, I hate Trump. And I'm like, why? What did the man do to you? Like, hate's a very powerful word. I mean, that's really strong. It's one thing to disagree on policies. It's another thing for someone to try to shoot him and take him out. And it's like when you have the rhetoric that the left has been spewing, like Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, especially her, and then celebrities, and it's just, people believe that crap. Not you or I, but the crazies in the world that are connected by the internet. The internet's a great invention, but man, oh man, does it connect all the crazies too. And fortunately, they arrested that one guy that was trying to make an attack on November 5th, so at least they were able to get him. But let me see. Try and catch up on the comments. I mean, I believe Trump when he says it's too big to rig. Like the Trump movement is going to be a lot bigger than they're anticipating. Yeah. Yep. Judith and Dan Davis, I agree with everything you said. Kill it and grill it. Yep. The election's going to go either way. It's still going to be crappy. Yep. Yeah, in my area, I'm finding more and more people. Well, I mean, I'm near a college too, but even in Pittsburgh when I was there, I noticed it more in Pittsburgh than I did where I live in West Virginia. So, but there's not one Harris sign in our small town. I got them all. That's I know it's so bad. Harris. I mean, if you say Harris to people, they don't really know who she is. But if you say Kamala, she does. So. Hang on, let me get out of here. But I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to. Got the American flag out here. I got a half staff because of all the folks in the Carolinas, and so that's what I got. I got a half staff. There we go. But I would say that the biggest thing we need to do is get prepared. Who knows what's going to kick off? Make sure you have all the goods that you need beforehand. Make sure. One thing I would definitely recommend is make sure you have full tank of gas in all your vehicles the day before the election. Like, even if it's only a couple gallons, make sure it's topped off just in case, because you never know. Is that 3 gallons? I mean, in my car, my RAV4, that'll stretch me at least over 100 miles. I get about 45 miles a gallon. So, but I hear Zoe. I'm going to go inside in a minute, but yeah. Old Glory's waving. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end this real quick so I can get everything back in and get Zoe taken out. But I'll hop back on here. I'll do another live probably about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight if you guys want. Just leave a comment down below if you want me to do a longer one, because I got to get everything from the truck inside. So, but wanted to talk to you guys. So let me know in the comment below if you want me to do a live stream at 10, and I'll make it happen. I just got to get some stuff taken care of real quick, and then I can jump on my computer. So you guys have a great night. Stay prepped. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's see.